Have you ever heard a quote so powerful that it completely shifted your perspective on life? Quotes aren't just words, they're lessons, stories, and philosophies condensed into a single sentence. In this video, we'll dive into some of the greatest leaders in history, uncover the incredible stories behind them, and discover how they can inspire us to live our best lives. Stay tuned because the last story will leave you speechless and redefine the way you think about challenges. Quote 1. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda spoke these words to awaken the youth of India during a time of stagnation and self-doubt. The story behind this quote lies in his speech at the Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1893. Against all odds, Vivekananda stood before a global audience and reminded them of India's rich spiritual heritage. His words weren't just for the people of his time, but for everyone striving to overcome adversity. Lesson: when the road gets tough, remember that persistence is the key. No matter how big the goal, keep moving forward and never stop. Quote 2. The time is always right to do what is right. Martin Luther King Jr. During the Civil Rights Movement, Martin Luther King Jr. used this quote to remind people that waiting for the perfect time often means waiting forever. The story behind this quote takes us to the Montgomery bus boycott. King inspired people to take immediate action against racial injustice, even when the odds were against them. Lesson: don't wait for ideal conditions to take action. Start now, because doing what's right doesn't require permission or perfect timing. Quote 3. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. This iconic quote is often attributed to Mahatma Gandhi, though it's a simplified version of his teachings. Gandhi demonstrated this idea during the Salt March of 1930. Instead of relying on external forces, he inspired millions to take small, personal steps toward independence. Lesson: change begins with you. Whether it's breaking a bad habit or standing up for what's right, your actions can inspire others to follow. Quote 4. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill said this during one of Britain's darkest hours in World War II. With bombs dropping on London and morale at its lowest, Churchill reminded his people that success and failure are temporary, resilience is eternal. Lesson: whether you've achieved a milestone or faced a setback, what truly matters is your ability to keep moving forward. Quote 5. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein said this during a time when he faced rejection and failure early in his career. Despite being considered a poor student, Einstein persisted and revolutionized science. Lesson: challenges often hide opportunities in plain sight. Embrace difficulties as stepping stones to growth. Are you enjoying these stories? If so, hit the like button and subscribe to Quote That Leads for more motivational content. Which quote resonates with you so far? Let us know in the comments. Quote 6. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt spoke these words to encourage people to stop waiting for the perfect conditions. As a sickly child, Roosevelt overcame his physical limitations and went on to become one of the most energetic leaders in history. Lesson: start small, use the resources at your disposal, and take the first step toward your goal. Quote 7. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela lived this quote. After spending 27 years in prison, he emerged as the leader who ended apartheid in South Africa. His life is a testament to perseverance and the belief that no obstacle is insurmountable. Lesson: even the biggest challenges can be overcome with patience and determination. Quote 8. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Aristotle. Aristotle taught that happiness isn't something external. It comes from our own actions and mindset. This ancient wisdom is still relevant today. Lesson: focus on self-improvement and take responsibility for your own happiness. Quote 9. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar, a renowned motivational speaker, emphasized that the journey of self-growth is more important than the destination. Lesson: focus on personal development, not just the end result. Quote 10. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali lived his life by this principle. He didn't just wait for greatness to happen. He worked tirelessly every single day to achieve it. Lesson: live each day with purpose and make every moment count. This are some bonus quotes with stories behind it for you. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Story: in the early 20th century, as India struggled for independence, Gandhi was deeply concerned with societal transformation. When people questioned how to bring about change, he believed in leading by example. Gandhi's philosophy was to embody the values of truth, non-violence, and simplicity to inspire others. This quote became the cornerstone of his movement and remains a call to action for individuals worldwide. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. Story: John Lennon, the legendary musician from the Beatles, experienced the highs and lows of life. This quote emerged from his reflections on how life's unpredictable nature often defies our expectations. Despite his fame, Lennon faced personal struggles that taught him to embrace the present moment. His words remind us to cherish life as it unfolds. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein wasn't just a genius in physics. He had a profound understanding of life's challenges. This quote stems from his belief that obstacles aren't barriers, but opportunities for growth. Despite early struggles in school, Einstein's perseverance helped him redefine science and inspire the world. His message resonates with anyone striving to turn adversity into triumph. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. Story: when Steve Jobs returned to Apple in the late 1990s, he gave a famous commencement speech at Stanford University in 2005. Reflecting on his battle with cancer, Jobs urged graduates to follow their passion and live authentically. His words became a guiding principle for millions to pursue their dreams and embrace their unique journey. These quotes aren't just words, they're life lessons from the greatest minds in history. Which one inspired you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Quote That Leads. Together, let's lead with inspiration.